This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and online. Fire Watchman murdered at Frome Sugar Factory.
The Morgan's Bridge Police in Westmoreland have commenced a probe into Wednesday's shooting death of a fire watchman who was killed while on duty at the Frome Sugar Factory in the parish. He has been identified as a 61-year-old Dalton plumber of Broad Scheme in George's Plain, Westmoreland. Plummer was reportedly ambushed about noon and shot multiple times by unknown assailants. The security team at the Frome Sugar Factory was alerted, and Plummer was discovered lying along a cane field with gunshot wounds to his face. He was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. Men in Bog Walk Gorge Floodgates breached to argue self-help defense. Alexander Shaw, the lawyer for the two men captured in a video breaching the padlock of a floodgate in the Bog Walk Gorge in St. Catherine, said his client will argue self-help in their defense against the charges brought against them. He gave the update following his client's appearance before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Thursday. They are to return to court on November 9th. Bus operator Garth Brown, 52, and Glenroy Denton, 45, are facing charges of malicious destruction, breach of Disaster Risk Management Act, conspiracy to destroy government property, and accessory before and after the fact. Reports are that the National Works Agency, NWA, ordered the closure of the dam head floodgate on September 26 due to flooding on the gorge from the Rio Cobre. Denton and Brown were subsequently seen breaking the padlock on the floodgate and traveling along the roadway. Both were later arrested and charged. When they appeared in court today, Parish Judge Tracy Ann Johnson extended their bail after the November mention date was scheduled. The defense and the prosecution are to have discussions on how they'll be proceeding. The judge also ordered that disclosure be done by October 28. Shaw said his clients had no other alternative route to reach their home and had made numerous efforts to contact the NWA. Shaw also emphasized that Brown was in a hurry to reach home as his children were sick and in need of care. Case against businessman charged for St. James cocaine bus postponed. The case against Oral Johnson, the businessman who was arrested in April after reportedly being held with over 19 pounds of cocaine in Coral Garden, St. James, was put off until November 1 when he appeared in the St. James Parish Court on Thursday. Johnson, a 45-year-old restaurant and bar operator of a Westmoreland address, was scheduled to stand trial today on charges of possession, dealing in, taking steps to export, and trafficking of 19 pounds and 10.9 ounces of cocaine. However, when the case was called up before Parish Judge Sasha Ashley, Johnson's attorney Henry McCarty argued that he had not been given a copy of a requested DNA report which was needed to complete the defense file. We are 5 months in this case, and the order was made for a DNA report and it was not done. We think it's not fair for our client to go to trial without the DNA being done, said McCarty. The court was subsequently told that arrangements were to be made for Johnson to be swabbed in order to compare his DNA with samples which were reportedly taken from the confiscated cocaine. Judge Ashley then set the case for mention on November 1st and extended Johnson's bail to that date. Johnson was arrested and charged during a police operation on April 28, in which the authorities reportedly seized US $3.8 million and Canadian $30,000 at his house in Coral Gardens.